No, good morning to you, Chair. Good morning to the Deputy Ministers, and good morning to the members of the Portfolio Committee. My greetings also to the National Commissioner and team on the SAPS side. Firstly, that there is a presentation that South African Police Service prepared, which a National Commissioner will present, almost covering all the matters identified on the agenda, indicating progress where there is progress, indicating challenges where there are challenges, and other relevant matters. What we will do after the presentation by National Commissioner will be to give certain specific highlights where we deem necessary to highlight a number of things and what we are doing about those challenges highlighted, as it were, so that the report covers all aspects. I must, having said this, I must start also or right from the beginning that where you indicate that there is instability and there are challenges and so on, we do want to say there is a perception of instability, and it arises from a situation which, or situations that will be highlighted here, but that includes a number of cases that are ongoing and others for quite some time, which isn't a symbol of stability, but we will deal with that. But for now, we just want to say that there are challenges and they are being dealt with as we would highlight. We will therefore just select a number of aspects of the report as highlighted by yourself on the agenda, where we will elaborate and clarify after the report has been given. One of the challenges that we have, which we want to indicate, is the absence, Chair, of the joint standing committee on intelligence. This is a huge setback in terms of accountability on ourselves on crime intelligence. On a few occasions now, I've spoken to the speaker about this committee and its role that is being hindered, and she continues to say it's people at SSA who are saying they are still doing profiling or something on the people who are candidates for that committee. It's now 6 months. I don't believe that profiling of people, not 100 of them, I don't know how many there are in the committee, that it should take more than 6 months as it is taking now. I suppose that there are problems there. I'm aware that sometimes these profiles or profiling take even a year. Now, you would realize the harm that it is doing to the intelligence structures in the country, including crime intelligence, almost illegal, illegally so, because on one hand, there is a flood of issues that should be discussed or processed through that committee. Now, we have to respond. Like today, there are a number of questions. Now, we have to respond in a manner that highlights this problem on one hand, but on the other,
Honorable Tom. Thank you.
okay. Now, on the one hand, you give a perception to Parliament that you can't be accountable or you don't want to be accountable. In other words, that you are hiding certain things which you shouldn't hide, but it's a manner in which matters have to be processed. There are things that are difficult to just put in the National Assembly without proper processing, because it's the nature of those things that need to be processed. But this continued absence of the Joint Standing Committee on Intelligence is really untenable now. And maybe in the afternoon, we should visit the Speaker to put pressure so that SSA can deliver on this, and so that we normalize matters. Having said this, I would suggest that we allow the National Commissioner, General Masemola, to make the presentation as said, and then we will ask for the opportunity to deal with some specific matters that we should deal with, and indicate as well what is to be done, and or what is being done clearly on those, because we can't sit with strings of problems for over a year and so on. So thank you very much, Chair, for that opportunity.
Thank you, Minister. 100% thank you. General Masemola, please go ahead.
Good morning, Honorable Chairperson and Honorable members, the Minister of Police, the Deputy Ministers, the platform. Good morning. And from my side, Honorable Chairperson, just in the opening remarks, I'm going to allow Lieutenant General Khumalo, Divisional Commissioner of Crime Intelligence, to take us through the presentation of the so-called instability in the crime intelligence. But from the onset, Honorable Chair, let me say here, as South African Police Service, you have seen, we opened the Transnational Organized Crime Strategy at the beginning of this week. And in terms of success that I would have wanted to talk about them, you have already mentioned them. Thank you very much for that. And all these successes, Honorable Chair, is as a result of intelligence. Our intelligence is quite hard at work, and is working. Almost all the success that we get, the arrest that we did in Limpopo on the people that killed one of our members there, it was intelligence. The CITs that we have seen in Lodiam, KZN, in Gauteng, it is all intelligence-driven, including the one you mentioned, the Western Cape one. It was the work of intelligence of over quite a long period. There is a gang involved there, but I won't mention the name of the gang, but because we are still investigating. And so, yeah, the division, Honorable Chair and members, it is working. It is unfortunate that there is few elements that create such an instability. And such instability only happens, Honorable Chair, when you deal with members in terms of discipline. There are always certain individuals, when we deal with them in terms of discipline, that such instability start arising. And to some, it will be chapter 1, this, but to some of us, this is second phase, is chapter 2. If maybe you don't know, Honorable Chair, in 2011, in 2011, towards the end of the year, to 2012, early in the year, for 5 months, I did act as Divisional Commissioner of Intelligence. So I know what it takes, I know what we've been doing, and there is, of course, yes, quite much work that still needs to be done. And currently, we are in the process, Divisional Commission is the process of putting things right. And when you tackle, one can say, maladministration or ill activities, then there will be those that will go out, do misinformation to say there is the leadership of SAPS is corrupt and what, putting all sorts of things. Whereas in actual fact, they are defending their ill-gotten, or they're defending what they are doing, which is not actually right. So, but we are going on. We're not gonna pull back, Honorable Chair. Yes, we have seen they always take facts and twist them and put them in the out on the public space in a twisted manner. Of course, here we are dealing with both program 28 of SAPS, and also we are dealing with program 8, which is the Secret Services account. So we'll try our best to keep on the line, because here we'll only discuss matters of the open account. But as I say, it's unfortunate, some of the members there, when control measures are put in place, they put a fight back. And unfortunately, you'll find that some of the senior leadership there are part of this. And when you deal with them, then the message will be run very, very high and head very, very high. But as I say, we're not gonna be deterred. We will continue with the work that we are doing. Let me allow the Divisional Commissioner to take us through the presentation. I'm not sure, General Kumalo, who's flighting, whether it's you or it's Babalo, if they can flight the presentation. Thank you, Honorable Chair.
Thank you, General. Thank you for your remarks. General Kumalo, you're more than welcome to continue.